Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about one of the most popular cameras in the history of photography. It is the Kodak Brownie, and they were introduced in the late 1800s, and I think they were built until the late 60s or 70s, so it has a very long history. There are several models of this camera, and the one I have in front of me is a 620, as you can see on the front. 620. I don't have film for it right now, but I still can show you how to load it with film. It's quite simple. So, but first let's take a look at the basic functions, or all of the functions. At the top you have a viewfinder for portrait, and on the side you have a viewfinder for landscape. So I see the mirror is loose inside here, so this won't work, but that doesn't matter. You can see here is the lens. It's a simple meniscus lens, and you can open the shutter. You have the shutter on the side of the camera. You can see once you have pulled down the shutter, it will open and close. The shutter time is 1/100th of a second or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but it should be pretty close. Then you have this button on the side, which you can pull out like this, and then you have a bulb function. You can see the shutter is open as long as you hold the shutter down. Okay, at the top of the camera you have another button which you can pull up. This is actually the aperture. Now it's f11. I don't know if you can see the hole. It's a hole inside there, and we're pulling this up. It's a smaller aperture. This is f16 and this is f11. Okay, and then you have the knob for winding the film here. The big mystery about this camera is how to actually open it. If you don't know how to do it, it can be quite difficult to find out. The trick is, or the secret is in this knob. You just pull it out and it will come out like this. You can not open it yet, so you have a little button on the top of it which you can pull up like this, and you just pull it out. Okay, so now it's open. This is where you load your film. You can see here it says 620. It has a little spool underneath which you can take out. When you have film, you just load it in here, pull out some of the film strip, you attach the film to this spool, and you just wind it around like this. Okay, once you have secured the film, you can just pull it around like this, and you just, okay, I can see here, okay, and you just snap it in place like this. There are two springs here which will snap this in place. Okay, so now you have loaded your camera with film. You can take it back in the box, just snap it in place like this, and you are soon ready to go. But first you need to wind the film. You have a small red window here which will give you the frame number. It should of course start at 1, so you just push the knob back in and you wind it and wind and wind and wind until I think you should see a couple of arrows and maybe a little Kodak logo, and just pull a little more and you will see the number 1 here, and then you are actually ready to go. Okay, so that's all. That's Kodak Brownie. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.